responsibility or purpose of the church. A number of years ago, I read in some literature that came from Springfield. I believe it was a Sunday school workers book. And in that book, they gave 4 purposes of the church. One was evangelism, one was worship, one was teaching and discipleship, and the other was fellowship. And we need to decide which one of those 4 are the most important. Which is more important? Evangelism, that's the winning of souls, that's missions. Worship, that's praising God, worshiping the Lord, exalting the name of God. Or teaching, like Sunday school or Bible studies, or preaching, teaching type messages where people are discipled to serve the Lord. Or in fellowship. Those are the blessings and the interaction between people, just the fellowship that we have. Now we know that all 4 of these are important. And in that book it went on to explain the different areas of ministry. But I believe that we need to establish which one has preeminence over the other 3. And when we have determined which of these 4 should have the preeminence, then we need to organize the church so that we will fulfill the main purpose of the church. Now, you take, for example, if, say, you needed transportation, and so you would get a car, right? Well, now, a car is designed to do that one main thing, transportation. There's 4 wheels on the car, steering wheel, engine, gas tank, and it's all put together so that that car can fulfill the main purpose of it. Now we know that the car has more than one purpose, and we're not going to that this morning. You ask teenagers, they can tell you a purpose of a car. Mm-hmm. But if it's transportation you want, you may not want a car. You may want a motorcycle. Motorcycle's got 2 wheels, got handlebars, it's got tail lights, it's got saddlebags. It has all that motorcycles have. But it's designed for that one purpose, transportation. Or you may not be able to afford a motorcycle. Maybe all you can afford is a bicycle. Well, a bicycle is designed for transportation. 2 wheels, handlebar, pedals, chain, make the rear wheel go forward. It's designed for transportation. Or maybe you have a horse. God made horses, designed the horse for transportation. 4 legs, yeah. A back suitable for someone to sit. I can understand sitting on the back of a horse, but I have difficulty people sitting on the back of a camel with that big hump right in the middle. Here, what I'm trying to say is we decide the main purpose of an organization, and then we design the structure of it to meet that main purpose. Now, there is disagreement, of course, over which of these 4 are the most important. Let me back up. I personally believe that most churches do pretty good in 2 areas. One is worship, and the other is in fellowship. By and large, worldwide, America-wide anyway, I believe most American churches do pretty good in worship and in fellowship. But I think many churches do very poorly in evangelism or missions and discipleship, teaching. And so those are usually the two areas in the church that needs to be emphasized. Now, to find out which of these four are the most important, we go to Jesus. What emphasis did Jesus put on the church? What did he say to his disciples that they were to do? Did Jesus say to go into all the world and establish worship teams? Did he say go into all the world and build buildings? Did he say go into all the world and establish potlucks? Did he say to go into all the world and have fellowship? No, he said go into all the world and preach the gospel. That's evangelism. Evangelism is preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ, the good news. While I'm on the subject, it reminds me of our Wednesday Bible study. So you're used to timeouts for commercials. Any of you that watch TV, you love the commercials. Well, my first wife did. She liked commercials so she could take time out to go do some work, go to the bathroom or whatever. She wanted a time out. This is your time out, but don't turn your ears off. We're studying the book of Romans. Now, the main theme of Romans, and you're going to find this out Wednesday when you come, is on the gospel. The gospel of God. Romans 1:1. The first verse of the Bible and the very last of the Bible, what word is mentioned? It's the word gospel. And you want to be a missionary, you want to be a soul winner, you want to be a personal worker, you want to be grounded in the truth, come out Wednesday and we'll study basic Bible doctrines on the gospel, on the church, on you and I, and basic Christian living. Jesus said the number one purpose is to go into all the world and preach the gospel. Oh, you say that just says that one place. Mark, no, not one place. That was Mark 16:15. But what about John chapter 20, verse 21? So Jesus said to them again, peace to you. As the Father has sent me, I also send you. The Father sent Jesus into the world to seek and to save that was lost. He come into the world to pay the price for the salvation of all men. Now as Jesus came, was faithful to his calling, you and I are to be faithful to the calling that Jesus has given to the church. So send I you. Oh, but you say that's just gospel. Well, let's move into the book of Acts. Acts 1:8 says there concerning the church, but you shall receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you shall be witnesses to me in Jerusalem, and in all Judea and Samaria, and to the end of the earth. Very plain. The strategy that Jesus had for the church was, first of all, get filled with power. The power of the Holy Spirit. And then go and be witnesses into